still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hello cuties and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna create a sim who I am really obsessed with. She's gonna be called Finley, and as always you can find links to all of the CC that I'm using in the description down below. Of course you can also get her from the gallery if you use hashtag TheSimPanions, or my gallery ID is always in the description down below as well. And let's get straight into this. I am just so excited to share this sim with you. I adore her. I don't know what it is. I just think she's so cute. I tried something a little bit different with her style today as well, which was just so much fun. I kind of just envisioned her to be this really like artsy, kind of eccentric person who has like a very specific style, I guess. I usually just give my Sims styles that I wear myself or that I see on other people that I like. So it's like kind of, I wouldn't say generic, but you know what I mean. It's kind of like similar to what you would see around. And today I just really wanted to get creative, and I thought that this sim is, like I said, a really creative sim, very eccentric. I think she has an Etsy shop, which she earns her main income from, and I just thought she goes thrift shopping most of the time. So the looks that I gave her, I wanted them to look like she is wearing clothes, or like mainly wearing clothes that she got when she was thrifting, and it was just a really cool challenge to give myself, and I enjoyed it a lot. I also played around with her face and like her nose specifically for the longest time. It's just like I wanted very specific facial features, and I wanted them to look a little bit different to my usual Sims. I think the lips are definitely my usual Sims lips, even though I did go for a different preset where like the middle bit of the top lip kind of drops down a tiny bit. I usually don't go for that preset, so I think maybe it looks a little bit different to my usual Sims lips. But you know, with the nose, I just really wanted to try something different. I usually go into the game, I said usually so many times, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I did it again. No. No. I normally, there we go, go into create a sim, and I think I want to create a sim that looks different to my usual Sims, and then I end up making a sim who looks exactly like my usual Sims. And I think it did happen with her a little bit, but I kind of forced myself at certain points to be like, nope, don't kind of like turn the eyes in, or don't do this with the lips, you know, don't do that with the nose. So I just tried different things, and I think you can definitely tell that she's a sim I made, but I did try to challenge myself a little bit, you know, and like make her look a tiny bit different to my usual Sims. You can tell me if you think it worked out or not. I also really wanted to give her dark hair, but I just thought she looked a little bit better with the dyed hair, just because I feel like that's more her personality. You know, I think she's just very out there. I think she has a very specific taste and like style that is very unique to her, and I just thought it could be cute to give her blonde hair for that, even though I use blonde hair way too much. I also noticed today it is because a lot of times the new black swatch, well, new is probably like from 2 years ago that they updated the EA hair swatches. Oh my god, what happened there? Am I okay? I don't know. That they updated them, but I think the darkest black often with CC hairs is kind of like more grayish or not dark enough, and then I think it clashes with a lot of the eyebrows that I have, and it's just, it bothers me. And a lot of times I don't use the black hair swatch just because the hairstyle that I really like on a sim doesn't look that great in the blackest hair swatch, because I never ever use the first EA black hair swatch, like the blue one. I really do not like that one, okay? It's just weird. I don't know why it's blue. I've never seen anyone who has black hair and it's like has a blue kind of shimmer to it, but you know, it's beyond me why they thought that was a good idea. I'm just glad that we have the new swatch. I don't know how I could talk that long about swatches, but here we are. Also, my brain is kind of scrambled. I don't know what has been going on with me, but as you might have noticed, I didn't upload a video last Friday or Saturday, which I apologize for. I was just very low energy. I have been for at least 2 weeks now. I just find everything that I do extremely exhausting, and I do get these phases every now and then. I think it's just my depression kicking in and I have to take it slow, and it's just really gotten to me because it's taken quite a long time to go back to my usual self, even though my usual self is not very energetic, but she's more energetic than this, I can tell you that much. And I've just been wanting to do nothing but lay around and sleep, to be quite honest, and I could not get myself to sit down and do anything. I did really try to get a video done for Friday, and I just could not come up with anything. And then a few friends of mine and my roommates went out for drinks on Friday. I only had like 2 drinks, so you know, it didn't go very crazy, but it was a happening, definitely. We went to one bar that was quite pricey. Well, probably not for like everyone else's standards, but for Berlin standards, because bars here can get quite cheap, and that one definitely wasn't. And we had a drink there, and then we wandered back closer to where we live, and we went into a bar here, and it was completely vacant. There was literally no one in there but the bartender, and I was like, okay. And it was a bar that I have been in before, but like 4 years ago or something. So we just sat down, had a drink, and the bartender talked to us for a while. It was his bar as well, which was interesting, and it was just a little bit weird. And then one of my friends asked them if they could turn on ABBA, and then she danced to it, and I was like, nope, this is not it. I'm not here for it. I was like literally about to leave the bar and be like, later. Because stuff like that embarrasses me so much. I find it really interesting how people can just do that. And then, I mean, there was no one in the bar apart from us and the bartender, but still, I would have never, I mean, there was like, I think 2 of the bartender's friends, but they were all sitting at the bar, and it was just not, no, my social anxiety was like, nope, no. I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't just run out of there or hid in the toilets until it was done, but you know, it wasn't very my thing. But it was still a nice night, and then I just felt super knackered for the rest of the weekend. I honestly don't understand how people go out every weekend. I mean, I used to do that. When I was younger, I used to go out twice every weekend, Friday and Saturday, and I have no idea how I did that and how it didn't drain me, both like physically and mentally. But it does now, you know. I'm old. I'm officially old. So I'm officially, I would say, in my late 20s. So she's tired. She's tired all the time, especially when I go out for a few drinks. And I get so weirdly, not really hungover. I mean, I had 3 drinks, you know, I wasn't drunk or anything, but my body doesn't like it. The next day I'm always like, I just wake up with a bad headache, and it's just not it. So that's why I usually don't drink. It's not really my thing anymore. Definitely used to be when I was younger, but I think I just outgrew that. I'm okay with like, you know, a few civilized drinks, and then I would prefer to just go home and sleep at a reasonable time, and it kind of messed with my sleeping schedule as well, which annoyed me. But it was a nice night, you know, it was worth it. But still, let me complain to you, okay? I'm not gonna complain to my friends, but let me complain to you. Also, it was probably weird because like when I talk to you guys, I always gesture with my hands, which is weird because no one's actually here looking at me, but I do. And I have noticed that recently my right wrist literally cracks every time I move it in a certain way. And every time it does it, I'm like, oh shoot, I hope the mic didn't pick it up. So if you hear a cracking sound, it's because I am so old that now my wrist just cracks at every movement. It's a thing that happens. Okay, I had a friend actually when I was 16, I think 14 to 16, and every time she moved her knee it would crack, like every single time. So I guess it doesn't always just mean you're getting older. I think it's just with certain joints that you have that they make a cracking noise. I actually don't really know what causes it. I thought it was like trapped air or something, but fill me in. If you know what it is, fill me in. Please do tell me what you're filling me in on though, because a lot of times I get comments regarding something I said and it's just like this and that, and I'm like, what? Like, what did I even talk about? And And it's so funny because you get comments that reply to something you said, but obviously you have no clue what you said. Like, I talk to you guys for, I don't know, probably close to an hour every week, and I don't remember what I said, let alone remembering what I said in last week's videos. Like, it's completely beyond me. So yeah, if you have any insight on that, let me know. But be like, Cora, the cracking happens because, you know, thank you. Thank you in advance. But anyways, this video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all next time. Bye.